I'd like a motion for items E1 through 3.
So moved.
Mrs. Becker and Mrs. Howard, is there any discussion? Take a roll call.
Mrs. Becker?
Yes.
Mrs. Chu?
Yes.
Mrs. Howard?
Yes.
Mrs. Lax?
Yes.
Mr. McAvoy?
Yes.
Mr. Philipchak?
Yes.
Mrs. Shaw?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Dr. Cohen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Any old business?
There is no old business.
Okay, and committee and organization reports? Mr. McAvoy.
The Technology Committee met on the 18th. Myself, Dr. Cohen, Mrs. Chu, Mr. Leopold, Dr. Valesky, and Mrs. Gulick. Mrs. Gulick reported on professional development for staff that took place during the summer and will continue during the school year regarding blended learning, online classrooms, and Google Drive, Docs, and Sheets as separate workshops. The Google Classroom will be piloted by some 20 teachers, and when you combine professional development with the pilot and the presentation that Dr. Valesky is going to have for us regarding Google Classroom, then a true discussion can be had regarding the direction that we want to go. Mr. Leopold reviewed for us wireless updates at Hammersholt, elementary wireless concerns, fiber optic preventive maintenance, and believe it or not, some old school audiovisual concerns that are still essential to the everyday logistics of a school, such as microphones, amplification systems, classroom monitors. We also spent considerable time on the website retooling, led by Mr. Leopold. There are many things to consider here, and we are looking forward to Mr. Leopold's recommendations. It was reported that 20 new Chromebook carts were delivered, 9 to the high school, 9 to Churchill, and 9 to Hammersholt, further enhancing our students' learning potential. The Sonera report progress will be broken down for us at our next meeting, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as soon as we see it and discuss it. And that's my report, Dr. Cohen.
Thank you. Are there any other committee reports? Mrs. Howard.
Yes, just a reminder that the East Brunswick Education Foundation will be holding the Dancing with the EV Stars on Sunday, October 4th, at 7 o'clock. Everyone should come and see the great dancers, including Dr. Cohen. I can't wait to see that. But tickets are available
Think of my mother.
online, so please get them now because we anticipate it to be sold out.
Thank you. And donate.
And donate.
Donate.
Take out ads.
Yes. Sponsorships, ads, voting. Every dollar is a vote is a dollar, and
Yeah.
they all count. And I have to win.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
I'm just competitive. I'm sorry.
Well, we enjoyed Mrs. Becker so much 2 years ago,
Yes.
so we're looking forward to your performance.
So.
Better you than all of us.
Any other committee reports? How about the good of the cause? Any comments? None. We do have a reason for closed session this evening, so I'd like to move that the Board of Education approve the following resolution, whereas the Board of Education must discuss matters which are not appropriate for discussion in a public meeting, and whereas these subjects are within the exceptions of the Open Public Meetings Act and are permitted to be discussed in closed session pursuant to NJSA 10-412B, and whereas the Board of Education intends to discuss the following matters pursuant to NJS 10-412B subsection 7, any pending or anticipated litigation or contract negotiation other than in section B4 of NJSA 10-412 in which the public body is or may become party, any matters falling within the attorney-client privilege to the extent that confidentiality is required in order for the attorney to exercise his or her ethical duties as a lawyer. The nature of the matter described as specifically as possible without undermining the need for confidentiality is New Jersey Division of Civil Rights docket number EM 04ME 65023. pursuant to NJSA 10412B subsection 8. Any matter involving the employment, appointment, termination of employment, terms and conditions of employment, evaluation of the performance of, promotion, or discipline of any specific prospective public officer or employee or current public officer or employee employed or appointed by the public body unless all individual employees or appointees whose rights could be adversely affected request in writing that such matters or matters be discussed at a public meeting. The nature of the matter described as specifically as possible without undermining the need for confidentiality is the employee numbers listed in your agenda. Whereas the length of the closed session is expected to be 60 minutes, after which the public meeting of the board shall reconvene and proceed with the business where formal action will be taken. Now therefore be it resolved that the East Brunswick Board of Education will recess into closed session for only the aforesaid subjects. And be it further resolved that the East Brunswick Board of Education hereby declares that its discussion of the aforesaid subjects will be made public at a time when the public's interest in disclosure is greater than any privacy or governmental interest being protected from disclosure in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Shaw, is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstentions? Good evening, everybody. Thank you.